Sojin Genji should be more than fine for the Infernal. I don't think Mag's going to actually lock in the Ryan here. He's probably just going to block some damage. It should actually be a Queen Cop.
All right. Well, gate's now going to be unlocked.
Okay, he's going to lock it in. Maybe.
No,
he's going back.
Peek. Yeah. Quick peek. Have the shield raised. Sure, no one's going to get picked off early.
I think unless your name is Hardy, I think you really shouldn't be going to Ryan. You know, no one should be playing Ryan in this meta.
Some people would say even if your name is Hardy. But
especially if your name is Hardy, maybe you should just keep playing the Ryan because you're good at it. But for everyone else, maybe not.
Well, that's going to be
that's
a very big change of pace.
Down.
Yeah, that's a big change of pace compared to what we were seeing. Mag's still going to be taking low. Immortality field force up to go ahead and keep him alive. Finally going to be dealt with. The Prophet also falls. So 2 quick kills on the both DPS players. And we're playing ring around the Rosie here on the pillar. And the Infernal occupying the point now. Protect low on HP, trying to force him back. It comes out, body shot across, Lego taken low. Zest there for the alley-oop, scoops the kill. Protect going to be taken down. It's fast cap coming through, and 5.5 minutes now in the time bank is Fixa applying 2 on the back end of the fight. And this is a bit more in keeping with the Seoul Infernal we were anticipating off the rip.
This is why I prefer the Sojin over the Bastion here as well, because you have so much better neutral play and you actually have a real ultimate when you can have that rail charged up, instantly get a sniper into somebody, whereas the Bastion's only good when the tank form's available, and even then, super limited, no mobility. It's a lot more harder to, in my opinion, get value. Although if you're defending first, you're not exactly having to push up forward, so maybe it's fine on the defense. However, O2 Blast need to do a lot more on this defense down. They have to be active. They might get the lead Prophet on the high ground, but the rest of the team needs to get in the face of Infernal. Forces brawl.
Fixa going to be taken down early. Who are you playing up here into the gateway? Going to be looking for a little bit more. Window going to be forced down here from SKEWED. He's down low. Immortality Field's been burned as well. Who are you toying with him here? The Immortality Field will finally fall. Mag in the meantime trying to occupy some space up into the front forward by the cart. And been left out to dry because Who are you's just been drawing so much attention. The deflect pop looks for SKEWED again, dashing forward. Can't quite get the execute. Now finds it. That's going to be a very nice cleanup here from the side of O2 Blast, getting card control.
And Who I Use gameplay is so slick because he just knows his limits incredibly well. He knows that no one's going to chase him. Soul Infernal don't really have that type of composition. They could send the entire team to turn around and chase Who I Use. Maybe that's actually what Infernal should have done, but if you do that, you're starting to turn your back away from the rest of O2 Blast who can chase you down as well. Man got caught out of nowhere because his team's looking behind for Who Are You. They're having to half look ahead for his own team, and Infernal's entire attention is just split. So we get the Matrix bonus damage for Prophet to try and damage through. He didn't really find anybody though.
Cleaned up, then leads the way for the artillery strike to go in. Finds the kill, snipe to finish off SKEWED. It's going to be an extended team kill here as Zest will fall. Well, it's still being built up here on the side of the Soul Infernal, but the cart's still going to be halted, and that's nearly 2 minutes already taken off the clock. Excellent defense thus far.
And this is the best positioning for the O2 defense as well, because you can sit Bastion, your Bastion player who'll Prophet right on the high ground. You can put your BAP with Lucimin up there as well. Have Protect play the low ground. Lego can barrier from just about anywhere. As long as you hold this position, you're looking pretty damn good. Here comes Who Are You.
Okay, Blade gets pulled. That's going to force out the shielding here as the beat gets dropped. Lego now going to be matching one on the opposite side. Mag goes forward, does get the ante out on the 2. Prophet falling lower and lower, nearly bled dry. Will be finished off as that overclock comes in. So both DPS ultimates have to be committed as well as the tank ult. And everything basically, other than SKEWED, who didn't have the window available, thrown just to be able to get some cart control. It's a team kill in response from the side of the Soul Infernal. Now it can start moving up.
O2 Blast wanting to get aggressive early there. Can't blame them, but counters were available. Fixa had the sound barrier, great value, completely denies Who Are You. And Zest spends most of his blade chasing down Who Are You, which again, take down the best player on the other team, take down the hyper carry.
Push onto the high ground, gonna force them off. Get Prophet in behind the rest of the team. The damage he can deal, but they're getting right around the corner. Window set up. Working their way across the bridge, and O2 Blasting to try to get on top of this card right here, right now. Otherwise, it's going to get away from them. Who Are You? Who's trying to lead the charge? Dives forward, ends up getting taken down. The damage out from the multiple players here on the side of the Soul Infernal. Fixa going to be down to a sliver, but the Immortality Field still standing. Keeps him alive for a little bit longer, but there's the Rampage. Pushing forward, kills off the Immortality, gets the ante out on the 4. But Protect, he oversteps, he ends up falling off, and no kills are found. Take a moment, pull back, the kills start coming in. Fixa getting closer to that next beat. Very much outpacing Lego in that regard. Now the card can continue to roll up.
O2 Blast needed a little bit more. Who Are You? Unfortunately caught out on an island. The rest of O2 Blast were not committed. Who Are You was so far forward compared to everybody else. Now, the cleanup from the Soul Infernal, who to put themselves in this position, you got to rewind quite a little bit further back, but SKEWED put his initial window on the payload, and that's super hard for O2 Blast to contest with. So Infernal got this insane amount of free push for quite an extended while. And O2 Blast, they couldn't really go on the payload at all until the window was gone. They sort of halfway able to contest. Protect got a really nice rampage, but dies for it. And not enough follow-up damage for the 4 or 5 bleeding members on the Infernal, despite there not being a sound barrier. Watch with Who Are You being caught multiple times. O2 Blast lack the firepower, and you need to protect up in the front, not Who Are You.
Really great disengage. Artillery strike now going to be called in, and Pixel gets taken down. That's a potential sound barrier eliminated from the fight. 2 minutes 35 left in the time bank here for the side of the Seoul Infernal. Plenty to work with. Ultimates nearly 5 online for them as well. Need to be able to get back into a push position. See if O2 Blast can deny them from getting just that. Clock the ready. MN3 up over the top. Pitbull coming online right now. They rush their way forward. Sound barrier in response. They're going to push them back, and MN3 caught by the axe. They go ahead. They interrupt that overclock. Finding MN3 finding any additional value. Page not going to be finding too much there. Lego does continue to fall low. His blade for blade's going to get pulled, but Who Are You? He's overstepped, as has Zest. It's cleaned up. You're down to a sliver. Up, back up, pull forward here on to the side of Prophet. Looking to try to take down this Bastion, get rid of that massive damage thread. They will force him back with the help of the window, and also find Lego in midair. Cleanup continues to be found. The cart rolling forward, getting ready to round the final corner now.
Yeah, huge amount of ultimates there from Infernal, but what an outplay. Skewed getting the kill to Who Are You. Zest dies, but he's back into action. Everyone's back now. Sooner rush from Lee Sumin. Slow things down Infernal. They're respecting it. They look like they're backing. Gonna give up a lot of ground here.
Give up some space. Protect with that next rampage. 16% away. Could very much be the difference maker here between a cap and a hold. Nobody else on the opposite side. Close to ult, but yeah, great headshot. The rail from MN3. Taking down Lego. Axe not going to get the swipe that it was looking for. Protect stays alive. 6% left to go for that ultimate. And Lego now going to be rejoining. They don't get any space off the back of that kill. Slide away the rampage through. Dash across, but it's a complete and utter whiff. Protect unable to find anybody. They're up onto the high ground. They get themselves safe. Toward the Audi field in, skewed down low, but three managing to find the front line. Protect is gone. They need a little bit more though to try to get this push rolling. Fry comes out. Mag looking to escort them forward. Zone rampage now online. Gets the axe swing across. Lee Sumin going to be taken down. Window going to be set up here onto the high ground. The rail shot across. Lego dead. Who Are You? Picked apart. Now just Protect trying to hold the line. He will fall. The cap comes in. Seoul Infernal taken down to 39 seconds remaining. It does not come through. It's just going to be Mag once again here on the Jungle Queen. And he was having a whale of a time on the attack, so I'm not going to be too upset about it.
That means that Infernal are going to have to get a little bit aggressive on this defensive side and sort of play in the faces of O2 Blast. O2 didn't get to do that on A because they had a player sniped out immediately. I think it was actually Who Are You that got sniped by MN3, which MN3's been able to get a number of first kills. So the same can happen for O2 Blast. They don't have the instant burst damage, but they can get a lot of damage from this turret form of Prophet. Not this time though.
Lead the kills, and you can see the HP bars right now from the side of O2 Blast getting beaten and battered as they advance forward. I think Mini Pack just going to be snatched up there by the side of Who Are You. They're pinching on multiple fronts at the moment, and MN3 gets completely corralled into the side room, ends up getting taken down. Good opener found. Mag now pushed out of position, has to rotate back around over towards the point, but Prophet will fall, and that's going to be the lion's share of that damage taken away. Zest down to a sliver, however, Fix as well, nearly killed off. Push coming through. Who Are You getting right up into the face, taking low, 4 HP, can't make his way out. Fixa managing to confirm the kill. Hit coming in, another stagger. Window out from Lee Sumin. Really wants to try to convert this push into a win, into a cap on this point, but it is just going to completely fall to the wayside. Tech comes away with one additional kill before he himself will fall. 4 men left standing. Seoul Infernal hold the line.
What a recovery from the Seoul Infernal. They lose MN3. It's a 5 versus 4. O2 Blast really should have the advantage there, but a trade onto Prophet makes things very difficult for O2. You can see that while he was hunting for the kill to Zest, had he gotten that kill, things would have flipped back into O2 Blast's favor. The Seoul Infernal, they just hold strong. They trap Who Are You, get that kill as well. No DPS for O2 at all. The Seoul don't even give up a tick. That is a really nice eye-fly defense.
Oh, and now it's going to be a triple rampage off that ante. Who Are You taken down as Zest dashes his way in. Does give life to the cause, but he can manage to double up the climb. Prophet as well. Rampage still going to be committed to the fight here from the side of Protect. He wants to try to turn the tides here. Mag and MN3 are both so low, so Fixa has to use the sound barrier. Forces that out, but they still manage to hold firmly. The one casualty coming through is Mag is going to be topped back up. Gets the knife pulled into Lego. Takes him down for some further stagger, and now less than 2 minutes remaining on this attack from the side of O2 Blast. Big
I was looking optimistic coming through from Protect to throw in the extra rampage while his team was losing. However, enforcing the sound barrier, it slightly becomes worth. I mean, it's 2 big ticket ultimates off the board. Opens up Huayu's Blade here. I think Beat Blade here would be very strong, especially if you can double up the value from countering Zest as well. It is going to be the double DPS ultimate. It's going to use one at a time. Go for M3 first.
Oh, and he's going to get taken out. Lego on the exchange. Now Blade pulled by Zest, dashing forward, looking for Who Are You, who found Tick some moments before. Counter heal got taken out. Who Are You winning out of the fight once again. He consistently has the number of Zest. Protect is going to be taken down. Second tick established on the point for the set of O2 Blast. And I don't know if the Recon just can really come through, but Mag is still going to be trying for it. Pops the cry. It's that extra healing up, or extra health up, I should say. But yeah, he is just going to get taken down. Just far too much damage to deal with. Feud now backpedaling here alongside the lines of MN3. Did not want to give up any additional staggers. His Fixa also fell. Cap comes in. It's just shy of 3.5 minutes, and that is not a lot of time, especially if Seoul Infernal can find some form of card control.
Yeah, I mean, O2 Blast, again, you just go back in time slightly here. The play from Protect, he really put everything into that part. He wanted to win that hand, and he does. He gets the sound barrier out, and that opens up Huayu for a massive blade, and Huayu delivers when his team really needs it. Now O2 Blast get to play on top of B, but it's going to be Huayu down first, and Seoul Infernal wastes no time.
Rampage through, catching on to 3, losing min as well. Going to take down the only person who had not been receiving that ante. Tech just links around the backside. It's going to try to stay alive. Fixa moving forward. Once they try to push him back away from the spawn, we'll be able to successfully do so. They get the kill. Now they're in a very far forward position. Likely need to disengage, but it looks like they're actually going to try to commit to this one at least for a little bit longer.
I think you should spawn camp here because there's no real flankers on O2 Blast. You need to be playing a strong ground game anyway. You're not playing like a poke composition where you need the range difference. So yeah, get in the bases. Set up.
Have the window set up. MN3 trying to play off the back of that one. Fixa going to be taken down by Prophet on the opposite side now. Zest is going to fall as well. It's going to be a 2-for-1 trade up. O2 Blast to get themselves back over the cart and try to move this through the gateway. Hacks in, takes out MN3. The cleanup should be found as Protect. Really nice accuracy there on the knife. It comes up with yet another kill. Just further delay here from Mag. Eventually will end up falling, but it's time bought, as you say. Another minute and a half taken away from them as the cart can now start moving forward.
Well, when I say spawn camp, I don't mean like everyone look at a door and make sure no one walks out of spawn. It's more like hold up really closely to take fights at spawn, which would still require Infernal to play the comp correctly, which means that you have to play consolidated and everyone can actually play around SKEWED's LOS, play around the fact that the window's there. Completely zoom in though.
Fight on the high ground, forces Seoul Infernal back, not giving him this space. The cart in the meantime still pushing forward, getting closer and closer to that bridge. 3 ultimates, nearly 4 held in the back pocket here from the side of O2 Blast. That sound barrier could be absolutely paramount for them. Prophet could be taken low off the rip, but has the overclock rolling. Just looking for another target so far. Can't quite line up the shots. The body tag there on to SKEWED. MN3 as well. Going to be forced low. It's going to be expiring from both the Sojourns, and now the beat comes in from Fix to try to go ahead and force the issue and get them down onto the low ground. Zest pursuing forward. We'll find one. Blades pulled. In the meantime, the cart is moving in, and there's just no way to stop this one. Zest, he tries to dash in. He tries to stop it, but they get the cap all the same. Now it's 2.5 minutes of time bank. Zest is going to be taken out. That's a blade removed from the fight. Tech just dips back around the corner. He grabs the mega pack. They need to find some kills here to try to stop this, but they're just going to be finding death.
Wow.
Everybody cleaned up, an extended team kill, and now space opened up for the cart to make its way through the final gateway.
Yeah, O2 Blast got to have their cake and eat it too there. They bait Seoul Infernal away from the payload. They're all chasing after Who Are You, who's blading, and that's after Fixa beat it, by the way. So free real estate realistically for Who Are You, but everyone lives. O2 Blast didn't win the subsequent fight. They get the free cap. Infernal don't get to delay at all. Zest has got to make this happen.
Blade is pulled. He's looking for a target. Dashes forward. Helps find Prophet. Gets loose in as well. Nice deflect to set up for the elimination. Now, Who Are You and Protect out of position. Will get cleaned up. Kills found. Who Are You just doing what he can to try to get some additional charge. 41% towards that next blade. Line going to be held. Team kill comes through. Minute and 40 to work with here for the side of O2 Blast. Can still finish this map with a superior time bank.
Yeah, it's not bad from Infernal at all. Zest really was able to get the value there. Mags are the only ultimate available, and you don't want to see Mag make the same mistake as Protect a little bit earlier on. Play within the team's LOS, bait O2 Blast in, then counter with the Rampage. Use it as a riposte. Doesn't have to be the spearhead, but initially.
Has it at the ready. He's just waiting for his lineup here. Sune Rush going to be coming up from Lee Soo Min. MN3 taking down a half HP. Heals going his way, just trying to keep him sustained as best as possible. Everybody clustered up. I thought Mag was going to go for it right there in that moment, but taking a little bit too much damage, it would seem. Finds it to be a bit too risky. Knife in, gets the pull onto Prophet, acts across, catches on a Protect, takes him low. Now the Rampage makes its way forward. The cleanup is going to be instantaneous here from the side of the Soul Infernal, and it's a gorgeous fight, perfectly played to get the team kill. Advantage now confirmed to the side of the Soul Infernal, but can they get the hold?
And you actually saw what the impetus for the Rampage was. He sees the Suzu burn by Liu Sumin and knows that's the moment. I can now go for the Rampage. They cannot counter this one. We've got good positioning on this fight as well. My team can push up as I go for the Rampage. Manga's really up forward here. Has to be careful.
Okay, Deep comes in from Fixa. They want to try to end things right here, right now, but they need to find some elimination. It's going to be M3 taken down. Next, finding that kill. Who are you? Oh, we're crucially dead. The shield was from Skewed. Managing to find the kill. The rally rolling, trying to keep everybody alive, but Skewed himself will end up falling. He's protected, throws the knife in. Presses it back out of his corpse. Looks for a little bit more. Who are you now respawning? Dragonblade still in hand, still ready to go. Rampage across, managing to find 3. A massive one there. Princess pulling the blade, finds Prophet. Lego going to be taken down. The tag on the cart, they manage to get the push forward. Prophet, or rather, Tech's trying to bring that one up the bear, trying to get it to the golden box of victory, but it's not going to work out. And Who Are You is left all on his lonesome, and now he's going to be dead. The cleanup comes in, the overtime bleeds down. Very hard fought for both teams, but the Soul Infernal will be able to tie things up 1-1 with a win here on Eichenwalde.